Ever feel like your calendar is running you instead of the other way around? Stay tuned for today's episode where I will show you how to set up your calendar in a way that keeps you organized and saves you hours every single week. Hey Doc, welcome to the Resilient MD, the podcast where we support women physicians in reclaiming their time, energy, and purpose, one intentional step at a time. I'm Dr. Ana MacDowell, certified life coach for female physician, practicing allergist, and today's episode is both tactical and transformational. We're diving into calendar setup for doctors to stay organized and save hours weekly. Because let's be honest, between full patient panels, inboxes that never sleep, meetings that multiply, and the rest of life, it's too easy to feel your day is running you instead of the other way around, right? But what if your calendar could actually help you take back control? Wouldn't that be nice? Let's talk about how to set up your calendar on purpose so it works for your life, not just your job. Why your calendar matters more than you think. Let's talk about something and let's get this straight. Your calendar should not be just a list of obligations. It should be a boundary tool, a reflection of your values, a structure of your life. If your week feels chaotic, it's often not a time problem, it's a calendar design problem. Here's what I see all the time with my clients. Their clinic schedule is set, but nothing else is. Tasks spills into open spaces with no clear priority. Meetings get dropped in because the space was there. And personal time, barely visible. No wonder they feel like they're barely hanging on. But here's the truth. When you intentionally design your calendar, you start saving hours and protect your peace. So, let's talk about how people typically organize their calendars. And it's typically in 3-layer strategy. First, adding the fixed commitments. These are those things that you can't move, like clinic shifts, call coverage, standing meetings, the school drop-offs. These are your calendar's anchors. Then they add the essential tasks. These are your must-dos that don't happen unless you make space for them. Like charting blocks, admin and inbox time, prep for meetings or teaching, workouts, meal prep, commute. If these aren't on your calendar, they either get squeezed in or missed out completely. The last thing that is added, if there is time left at all, is the life-giving time, the things that keep us going, that keep us resilient. Like the lunch breaks, yes, we should actually block time for that. Time with our kids, our partners, workouts, journaling, walks, coaching, therapy, even our creative space, our hobbies, reading a book. We end up neglecting ourselves, the things that give us pleasures and keep us grounded. We end up not doing. So I have a revolutionary calendar, making it your ideal week. It's going to be our doctor's secret weapon. Do not tell anybody. Have you ever thought about what your ideal week would look like? Have you ever asked yourself weekly, What is the one thing that would make this week feel more aligned with my values? Then put that in your calendar first. This is not a crazy concept. Hear me out here. This one is one of the most empowering exercises you can do. And it's not fantasy, but you should use it as a compass. Ask yourself, when would you exercise, connect, rest? What time would you start and end your workday? When would you do your inbox or admin? Then sketch out on a weekly calendar. Add first your time off, the things that will give you pleasure, the things that you want to do, like your child's play or the soccer game or your date night. Those are important. Then add your work commitments around them. Even if you only can leave it 60% of the time, it's gonna be grounded in your intention. And when things come up, because life happens, right? You know what you're saying no to. So when you're setting up calendars, there are some mistakes that can cost time and sanity. And here are 3 common calendar mistakes I see, and I'm going to tell you how to fix them. The mistake number 1 is only scheduling work. If your personal time isn't on your calendar, it's going to be the first thing that gets overrun. The fix for that is to treat your personal time like a meeting with your most important patient, you. This is not going to be a problem anymore, as you will be starting to fill the calendar with your personal commitments from now on, right? Yes. Okay, mistake number 2, no buffer zones. Back-to-back appointments with 0 transition equals instant overwhelm. The fix for that is to add 5 to 10 minute buffer between major blocks. Give yourself margin to breathe, reset, even go to the bathroom, and that will help you stay on time. Now, mistake number 3, living in a passive calendar. And that is not happy. A passive calendar is one that is filled by others. Meetings, invites, obligations. The fix for that is to be proactive. Design your ideal week first. Then let the rest fill in around it, not over it. Here's a simple but powerful tip I teach my clients. Nobody touches your calendar. Once you have it set up, no one can change it. It makes it easy to say no to the last minute meeting. Sorry, I only have time for it next week, right? Okay, there are some tools that can make calendar setup easier. Let's talk about practical tools. Number 1 is to use one central calendar. Pick the preferred one that you like, whether it's Google Calendar, Outlook, or even a paper planner. Just pick one system and stick to it. Color coding categories are very useful. They kind of help you visually distinguish clinic, admin, personal, wellness, like distinguish the different categories. Set recurring blocks to save your brain. Instead of reinventing your week, set up recurring events for like weekly planning, inbox triage, charting sprints, even date night or self-care time. That is very helpful. This way you are not just reacting, you're leading. And my pro tip is something that we talked about in other podcasts. Batch similar tasks. For example, instead of answering messages all day, block 30 minutes twice daily. That is so helpful. Now, I have a 5-minute calendar reset challenge for you. It's going to be a simple challenge for you this week. First, open your calendar and ask yourself, what would make this week feel less chaotic and more clear? Then, protect one pocket of time that fills your cup. Add one personal boundary, either a lunch, a walk, a phone-free evening. Block your fixed clinical time and insert 2 30-minute focus blocks for admin or charts. You will be amazed at how even these small shifts can ripple through your entire week. We all need more time, but having more clarity will help. And your calendar is the clearest mirror of how you value your time, value your energy, and your life. You are not just a doctor, you are a human being with goals, limits, and dreams. So use your calendar like the tool it is, to support you, not to squeeze you. And do not let others do that either. Thanks for joining me today on the episode of the Resilient MD. Tomorrow we'll be talking about self-care. It's going to be a lot of fun and I can't wait. Let's turn insight into action. This series laid the groundwork. Now go grab the guide that helps you put it into practice. Learn how to reclaim 10 plus hours a week and finally breathe again. Go get your copy at anamacdowell.com/guide or hit the link below in the description. If you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to rate it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or your favorite platform, or hit the like button on YouTube. Your support really helps this message reach more amazing women like you. Thank you so much for listening, and I see you tomorrow.